MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Alan Alda and Mike Farrell.
I learned a long time ago that you never let up. You learn fundamentals and basics. And if you do that, you'll stay in front.
At Pittsburgh National Bank, our basic rule has always been to seek better ways to help you build your financial future. That's why years ago we joined PNC, and why we're now changing our name to PNC Bank.
It takes dedication, diligence, and hard work.
You're looking at the birth of an entirely new form of antacid. New Mylanta gel caps. Easy to swallow with absolutely no chalky taste. The potency of Mylanta antacid now in a gel cap. My doctor said Mylanta.
To clean between your teeth, you could steam clean them. Or get the new Reach Between toothbrush with clever new ripples that reach between teeth for a vigorous clean. The new Reach Between toothbrush for all the very hard-to-reach places.
You've driven these streets 1,000 times. But tonight, there's something different. Tonight, you're using Exxon 93 Supreme gasoline for a cleaner engine, smooth acceleration, and a full 93 octane.
Let the tiger set you free.
Rely on Exxon Supreme.
Rely on the tiger.
Hey, hon, this you've got to try.
Introducing Welch's White Grape Peach. Welch's own luscious combination of juicy white grapes and ripe golden peaches. 100% juice with no sugar added. This is a taste you've never tasted before.
Hey, sweetheart, this you gotta try.
Welch's White Grape Peach. Just one of Welch's new 100% juice grape juice blends.
Well?
Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Alan Alda and David Ogden Stiers, will continue.
While no medicine can stop a cough completely, there is one that in 3 minutes can so significantly reduce your coughing, it's guaranteed or your money back. Vicks Formula 44. No wonder doctors recommend Formula 44's cough medicine 3 times more than codeine. Formula 44. Because the fewer the coughs, the better.
How are we doing? The Sardine Factory is one of the oldest restaurants on Canterbury Road. It was a condemned old building on the wrong side of the tracks. I pretty much worked the front of the house, and my partner worked the back of the house. We didn't have any money, but we had a real thirst for this business. We built a loyal customer that has stayed with us through all the different fads. And we never advertised home-cooked meals because if we couldn't do a better job than the house, then why would they bother coming out? You have to be creative. You have to try new dishes. You got to experiment. The sure way to fail is don't do anything. Play it safe. I think American Express customers overall are by far the higher profile customer for fine dining, second to none. I've been a member since 1962. One of the originals, I think.
American Express is welcomed at the Sardine Factory and other fishy places.
Marcia and Katie McGowan bake Nestle Toll House cookies.
First, you must use Nestle Toll House morsels. They're so rich and creamy.
Use rich, creamy morsels to get the best tasting cookie.
Does my Katie like cookies rich and creamy?
Nestle Toll House morsels. Make your house a Toll House.
Spray and Wash has removed more food, grease, and grass than any other stain remover ever made. And that has made it the #1 choice for getting out what America gets into.
You know, 3-4 years ago, I never worried about what I ate. I figured it tastes good, leave me alone. Anyway, the reason I changed is because today I cook on weekends for my kids. Boy, go to a supermarket, you'll get an education.
Zero cholesterol Fleischmann's.
Kids definitely have their own ideas about what tastes good, and I try to make them what they like. But see, what I put into that food, I put into those kids.
Spread a little love. Fleischmann's.
MASH, starring David Ogden Stiers, continues. MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Mike Farrell and Loretta Swit, will continue.
What she feels, who she is. Capezio, her store, her story. A story of self-expression as she laughs, moves, as she lives in her clothes. She knows what she wants, the right pieces, the right colors, the right fabrics. How she puts them all together will always amaze and inspire us. She takes her clothes personally. The new store where she coordinates her clothes, shoes, and accessories.
Hey, what's the first sign of spring?
When the ice melts?
No.
When the snow melts?
No, when the cheddar melts.
Spring into McDonald's today and get 2 cheddar melt sandwiches for just $3. It starts with a quarter pound of beef, tangy cheese sauce, and grilled onions, all on a hearty rye bun. Great deal, huh?
Especially if you're gonna spring for it.
Oh, boy. 2 cheddar melt sandwiches for $3, but only for a limited time.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today. Follow the sun, follow the fun. There's something here for everyone. Ocean City, here we come. Here we come.
Come on down and treat your family to the best of summer. Sand, surf, sun, and fun. It's all waiting for you. Capture an ocean memory in Ocean City, Maryland.
Ocean City, here we come.
You're looking at the birth of an entirely new form of antacid. New Mylanta gel caps. Easy to swallow with absolutely no chalky taste. The potency of Mylanta antacid now in a gel cap. My doctor said Mylanta.
To clean between your teeth, you could steam clean them, or get the new Reach Between toothbrush with clever new ripples that reach between teeth for a vigorous clean. The new Reach Between toothbrush for all the very hard-to-reach places.
Ash, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Alan Alda and William Christopher, will continue.
This castle once had 26 bathrooms.
It'd be nice if one of them still worked.
Why?
What if my diarrhea comes back?
Relax. You took my Imodium AD caplets.
Just once. I usually take the pink stuff 2 or 3 times.
Imodium AD is much better.
Imodium AD caplets are so effective, they often work in one dose. Instead of dose after dose after dose, like the pink stuff.
Ready to go?
Before the sunset?
Imodium AD for diarrhea, the choice for one-dose relief.
They've seemed like the only answer to stains, but there's something with power that hits stains, like a wrecking ball. Power that digs into stains, like a drill. It's not a pre-treater. It's new Ultra Era. Now so powerful, you actually use less. This pre-treater can't beat this stain even with detergent. But watch Era cut through with just a spray of water. For power that comes on like a ton of bricks. It's Ultra Era, the power tool for stains.
2 years ago, the editors of Consumer's Digest named a very special car to their best buy list. Last year, they did it again. So this year, it was a great honor when they did it for a 3rd year running. Which means there are now best buys and consistently best buys. It's your choice.
Daddy?
Sure, honey. Fill her up.
A short while ago, Mike Ward had a headache, but he couldn't postpone his tea party with one of the town's best hostesses, so he took a Motrin IB. The same medicine as in the Motrin doctors have prescribed for years, but in non-prescription strength. And now that his headache's gone, he can concentrate on the things that really matter.
Good tea, huh, Daddy?
It's excellent tea, Becky. Excellent.
Motrin IB, the relief of Motrin in non-prescription strength.
MASH, starring Mike Farrell, continues. MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Alan Alda and Harry Morgan, will continue.
Chi-Chi's knows you love chicken. So we stuffed it into an enchilada. Rolled it into a taquito. And grilled it Tex-Mex style. Chi-Chi's Chicken Trio Olé, just $7.99. And right now, the same low price includes our delicious sopapillas dessert. What a sweet deal.
Ford Taurus, the best-selling car in America. Ford F-Series, the best-selling truck in America.
This year, no other car company in the world has this much to say. And no other dealerships have this much to offer.
Right now at your Ford dealers, lease any of these 93 Escorts, the 3-door, 4-door, 5-door, or wagon with air, AM/FM stereo, and more for just $199 a month.
Another reason why your neighborhood Ford dealer is #1.
Now's the time for the Cut Plus at Fantastic Sam's. A cut, a shampoo, and some style. Just $9.95. What do you think? You don't need an appointment. We're waiting for you now.
Hey, hon, this you've got to try.
Introducing Welch's White Grape Peach. Welch's own luscious combination of juicy white grapes and ripe golden peaches. 100% juice with no sugar added. This is a taste you've never tasted before.
Hey, sweetheart, this you gotta try.
Welch's White Grape Peach. Just one of Welch's new 100% juice grape juice blends.
Well?
Escape. Calvin Klein. Your gift with any $38.50 Escape purchase. I'd call.
MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Alan Alda and Jamie Farr, will continue.
Jimmy and Chris for Nuprin.
Jimmy, relax. Have some fun.
Who says I'm not having fun?
You can't go on forever.
Want to bet?
Admit it. Sometimes it hurts.
Ooh. So I Nupe it.
Nupe it.
And it's gone.
I Nupe it, too.
Nuprin works for me.
It's strong medicine.
Some people know how to stay in shape.
Why, thank you, Jimmy.
Nupe it.
With Nuprin, the body pain medicine. Now from the makers of Nuprin, Nupe it with new backache for lower back pain.
Be our guest, be our guest. Put our magic to the test. Bring a heart that's full of wonder and let Disney do the rest. Come to our world and be part of our family. Come be our guest.
Good night, Mickey.
The Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Call 407-WDisney.
She knew that Max Factor's 2,000-calorie mascara would fatten her lashes. But then what?
The waiter's stare as she ordered dinner suggested that he was preoccupied with something. She wondered what. But when he asked her what kind of dressing she would like on her lashes, his Freudian slip told her exactly what was on his mind.
Impact. 2,000-calorie mascara fattens lashes more than 200%. Lashes that get noticed.
Impact.
Max Factor International.
The Millers bake Nestle Toll House cookies.
Daddy, do you even know how to bake Nestle Toll House cookies?
I know to use Nestle Toll House morsels. They're so rich and creamy.
Use rich, creamy morsels to get the world's best tasting cookie. Nestle Toll House morsels make your house a Toll House.
I hate to clean. That's why I love this fantastic. Did you see it? It cuts through grease without leaving the film. So when I have company coming, I have time to do the really important things, like wipe the lipstick off the milk container. Fantastic. So clean, it squeaks.
MASH, starring Mike Farrell, continues. MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, is sponsored by Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most. And is brought to you by Oldsmobile, the power of intelligent engineering.
When it comes to choosing a pain reliever, the makers of Tylenol believe the more information you have, the better. That's why it's important to know ibuprofen is different than Tylenol. Doctors know ibuprofen can sometimes irritate your stomach. In fact, most ulcer patients shouldn't use it. But they can take Tylenol. Hospitals use Tylenol 4 times more than ibuprofen. For effective relief that's gentler to your stomach, trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
We drove Honda Accords, Toyota Camrys, and Oldsmobile Achivas in 6-hour shifts for 100,000 miles.
The Achieva would be my pick for the best driver's car. It still felt like a new car even after 100,000 miles.
Everybody has a philosophy that Honda makes the best car. I think that Oldsmobile made the best car of all the cars we tested.
For the complete results of this independent real-world test, call 1-800-THE-TEST. It's your money.
Yes, I'm off the hook. Not enough stuff to do these dishes.
Not so fast. You just need a spoonful with Joy.
All these greasy dishes with one spoonful of Joy? I don't buy it.
Well, I do. Using so little saves us money.
Compare a spoonful of Lemon Joy to many leading brands. They quit leaving all these dirty dishes. But Joy cleans the whole sink full.
Spoonful worked. Joy saves us.
But not from drying the dishes?
Just a spoonful of Lemon Joy cleans more to save you more.
I love mushrooms. The Ragu chef makes new Ragu Chunky Garden-style super mushroom pasta sauce with as many mushrooms as these 3 mushroom sauces combined. This sauce will be my mushroom masterpiece. New Ragu Super Mushroom. Extraordinary sauce.
You barely slept all night. Now you've got to work all day.
Wake up, Judy. Revive with Vibrant.
Vibrant's safe as coffee and really helps wake you up.
Thanks for the tip, Joe.
Revive with Vibrant.
MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Alan Alda and Loretta Swit, will continue.
You're looking at the birth of an entirely new form of antacid. New Mylanta gel caps. Easy to swallow with absolutely no chalky taste. The potency of Mylanta antacid now in a gel cap. My doctor said Mylanta.
To clean between your teeth, you could steam clean them. Or get the new Reach Between toothbrush with clever new ripples that reach between teeth for a vigorous clean. The new Reach Between toothbrush for all the very hard-to-reach places.
Couples all over town are rushing into Eaton Park for a dinner deal that's too good to be true. It's Eaton Park's Dinner for Two, where you and a friend can dine on chicken naturel, squad Maryland, ground sirloin, or veal parmesan with all the trimmings. Even dessert for just $10.95. So come on in on the double Monday through Thursday, 4 to 9 p.m. for Eaton Park's Dinner for Two.
They're part of the cancer fighting team here at Passivant Hospital. Their work is to house a new linear accelerator, which will allow us to destroy cancer cells with less damage to surrounding tissue. It's part of one of the finest centers in Western Pennsylvania for the diagnosis and treatment of common cancers, where the support of family and friends and a team of leading oncologists is always close by, here at Passivant Hospital.
Every day, the latest in TVs, appliances, audio, video, and computers are at Sun TV for less, guaranteed. And when it comes to value for your computer dollar, save on this 486SX Packard Bell computer system with 85-megabyte hard drive, 2 meg of RAM, extended VGA graphics, 3.5-inch floppy drive, monitor and software bundle included, just $977. Sun continues its tradition in '93, bringing you the best in service, savings, and selection. Sun TV, where you know you pay less.
MASH, starring David Ogden Stiers, continues. MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Alan Alda and Loretta Swit, will continue.
You can tell.
By the way we're dressed.
Is this a Century 3 Chevrolet?
President's Celebration Sale.
Hey, I like your wig.
And you'll like Century 3 Chevrolet sale price on brand new 93 S10 Tahoes.
With stereo cassette, rally wheels from just $79.93 or $143 a month.
In Century 3 full-size trucks.
From just $11.993 or $193 a month.
With four-wheel drive.
Century 3 Chevrolet President's Celebration Sale.
But you don't have to be a president to save money.
Honest.
Century 3 Chevrolet. Lemonade Church Road, Pittsburgh.
Minutes from the mall.
You can starve yourself, eat salads, go on crash diets. But if you want to get in shape, maybe you should just walk away from the refrigerator. Easy Spirit walking shoes. Our difference is our cushioning.
Easy Spirit walking shoes at the Easy Spirit shoe stores.
Because no woman has time for a yeast infection, there's Monistat. I don't know how to get around a yeast infection, but I do know how to get over it. Quick. Monistat 7. Nothing you can buy without a prescription cures faster. Maybe that's why more doctors recommend it. Now I can sail on to something more important. Someone figured out there are things I'd rather be thinking about. Monistat, because no woman I know has time for a yeast infection.
Follow the sun, follow the fun. There's something here for everyone. Ocean City, here we come.
Come on down and treat your family to the best of summer. Sand, surf, sun, and fun. It's all waiting for you. Capture an ocean memory in Ocean City, Maryland.
Ocean City, here we come.
What a day. I'd been in the hospital for tests since 9 a.m. It felt like my doctor ordered every one in the book. But the worst part was the waiting. It's no wonder I got a pounding headache. So I asked my doctor for something. With all the pain relievers they have, they use what I use, Tylenol. The test turned out okay. Tylenol helped me through the day.
Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most. MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Alan Alda and William Christopher, will continue.
Beautiful. Wow.
Potato chips?
I wouldn't do that, Mountaineers. Those greasy chips have more fat than these.
How did you get up here? Who are you?
Mr. Phipps, with Mr. Phipps Tater Crisps. They've got big tater taste baked right in.
Crunchy potato taste.
That's the baking.
And they have less fat.
Right. Mr. Phipps Tater Crisps. Big tater taste, half the fat of ordinary potato chips. Try great-tasting pretzel chips, too. You eat. I'll shoot the video.
My Charlie loves lasagna, so I need a tough grease cutter. My Charlie loves my hands, so I need a gentle liquid. That's fine, but that's not as tough on grease. Excuse me? What about my hands?
Why choose? The choice is Ivory Clear. It's easy on hands and tough on grease. Ivory's targeted grease cleaners attack grease, not the natural oils in your skin.
Easy on hands and tough on grease. Charlie! Charlie.
Ivory Clear is tough on pans, not on hands.
Now for the Cyanide Society, here's Michael Learned.
Because I have sinus problems just like you, I want you to know about Maximum Strength Cyanide Gel Caps, the most potent pain and pressure reliever in cyanide history, combined with state-of-the-art gel cap technology. So you get powerful sinus relief that's easy to swallow and won't cause drowsiness. It really works for me. And I hurt just like you. Maximum Strength Cyanide Gel Caps, the potency of cyanide in a patented gel cap.
Lindsay's liquid diet can cause awful messy leaks, but with her Pampers, she's as dry as can be.
Pampers Phases, the first developmental diapers for infants.
Pampers Phases has this special pocket back here, while this other leading diaper doesn't. Just look at all that protection. And with 2 infant sizes, she shouldn't ever be in between sizes.
Pampers Phases for newborns, infants, crawlers, and walkers. The first developmental diapers for dry and happy babies phase after phase.
MASH, starring Harry Morgan, continues.
Kids, could you please go down to the freezer and bring up some Vandy Camps for dinner?
Sure, Mom.
Vandy Camp's fish. They taste fresh because they're frozen fresh. Then they're dipped in crispy breadcrumbs or golden batter for a taste your family will love.
For dinner?
Once they catch them.
Oh, you're welcome. Kids, could you go down to the freezer and grab some more?
Vandy Camps, the freshest ideas in frozen fish.
Denny's Ask America what keeps them coming back after 40 years.
Oh, that big breakfast with the 2 of everything. The Grand Slam. Yeah, 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, cooked exactly the way I tell them. With 2 sausages and 2 strips of bacon. A big fresh cooked breakfast. It's a good value, that 2 of everything. The Grand Slam.
It's been a good value for 40 years at Lenny's. Denny's.
America's favorite breakfast place is 40 years old, and our Grand Slam breakfast is just $1.99.
That's it, the Grand Slam.
You might think because I'm a model, I've got it pretty easy. But I'll tell you what, you gotta eat smart to stay looking good. So I ate Kellogg's Special K. It's the only cereal that's both fat-free and a good source of protein. A grapefruit hardly has any protein. Cottage cheese does, but it also has fat. Hey, it's my job to know this stuff, and this is one smart breakfast. Kellogg's Special K. Get the protein, lose the fat.
Where's the best place to buy TVs, appliances, audio, video, and computers? Ask your neighbors.
Here at Sun, it was nice to finally come someplace where someone could answer your questions.
The Sun employees are wonderful. They let you come in and shop on your own. They let you decide on your own. If you need any help, they're here for it.
Sun has the name brand appliances that we were looking for, and again, the prices are really wonderful.
Get the guaranteed lowest prices at Sun, where you know you paid less.
Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, starring Mike Farrell and Loretta Swit, will continue.
Home is more than where you live. It's a part of who you are. I learned responsibility there. I learned to trust and have confidence in the people I know.
At Pittsburgh National, we believe that a strong community and a strong bank go hand in hand. That's why years ago we joined PNC, and why we're now changing our name to PNC Bank.
That's why I'll never leave the town where I grew up.
Burger King. It's an oasis.
I love this place.
I've got 2 flame-broiled burgers, 2 fries for $2.
Who are you?
You're the Burger King man. That's the rumor floating around town. Did you know you could get that deal? 2 flame-broiled burgers, 2 fries for $2. Think it's a good deal? Yeah, it'll work. 2 burgers, 2 fries, 2 guys, $2. Too cool. It's your way right away. I love this place.
There's a new kind of hit music, hit country, on the Rebel 104.7.
Fresh. Fantastic. Hot.
It's a whole new kind of country.
Best music in town.
Today's hits are on the Rebel 104.7. It's a new breed. Country with an attitude. Hit country on the Rebel 104.7 FM. Pittsburgh Bulls lacrosse.
Hey, can they do that?
Flashing.
All right.
Boarding.
Is that legal?
Cross-checking.
No way.
All the action is just $10.25. Coors Light and Major Indoor Lacrosse present the Pittsburgh Bulls versus the Baltimore Thunder. 8 o'clock this Saturday night at the Civic Arena. Great seats are just $10.25 in advance. Don't miss out. Pittsburgh Bulls Lacrosse. For more action, you'd have to join the team. Face mask and gloves not included.
When it comes to choosing a pain reliever, the makers of Tylenol believe the more information you have, the better. That's why it's important to know ibuprofen is different than Tylenol. Doctors know ibuprofen can sometimes irritate your stomach. In fact, most ulcer patients shouldn't use it. But they can take Tylenol. Hospitals use Tylenol 4 times more than ibuprofen. For effective relief that's gentler to your stomach, trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Starring David Ogden Stiers continues. MASH, Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen, is brought to you by the American Express card. Don't leave home without it. And by new Pepto Diarrhea Control. Take control.
My dad used to say, a man who said he never had a chance never took a chance. When you're in a restaurant, you have to try new things. You got to experiment, and you can't take the safe road. You have to look at what it takes to make the customer number one. I think American Express customers overall are by far the higher profile customer for fine dining. I've been a member since 1962. One of the originals, I think.
American Express is welcomed at the Sardine Factory and other fishy places.
It always happens at the worst time. A sudden attack of diarrhea. And you give anything to get back in control. Introducing Pepto Diarrhea Control. It's made with the strongest diarrhea medicine you can buy. So it often stops diarrhea the first time you take it. Nothing works better than this. And this is from Pepto-Bismol. Take control with new Pepto Diarrhea Control.
My dad was 18 when he started selling automobiles. He sold the dickens out of them. We're an automobile family. I was one of the first 32 retailers of Saturns in the nation. The Saturn way was to not rush somebody. We let the customer walk around and look. Some people were so surprised by that, they'd get in the car and drive off, sometimes mad. How you doing? After we explained it to them, they liked it a lot. I wish my daddy was still around to see this Saturn thing, but I don't know. It's different.
Daddy?
Sure, honey. Fill her up.
A short while ago, Mike Ward had a headache, but he couldn't postpone his tea party with one of the town's best hostesses. so he took a Motrin IB. The same medicine as in the Motrin doctors have prescribed for years, but in non-prescription strength. And now that his headache's gone, he can concentrate on the things that really matter.
Good tea, huh, Daddy?
It's excellent tea, Becky. Excellent. Motrin IB, the relief of Motrin in non-prescription strength.